Everything we've done right now, forward and reverse grip, is kind of been at this type of the gap resistance, okay? So your left hand to mess with the reaction. But now we're going to look at what if we close in a little bit, and we're like more in a, like sort of a left lead. How do you manipulate the knife against the person? We're going to do a couple of exercises to transition in and out of that. But once we're out here, the left hand is being used like that. Okay? In here, the way we're going to do this is, just for clarity, keep the hand down a little bit. You can zoom in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Just watch the structure of this for a second. Here, left hand, tricep, whatever. Okay? Here, this is going to be hidden under your arm. You're going to be power cutting it, you're going to be bumping the chin. Okay. Right. Okay. This is going to be jabbing in, it's going to be augmented. With your arm, that's going to be augmented. Okay. This is going to be bumping and jabbing. One hand starts to jam into my elbow, it's gone. The other hand, it's gone either side of the elbow. Both hands on the elbow. They're both done. The elbow's jamming in and striking. Okay. Okay, this can go low at any time. Now, close. Okay. Starting to do this, the person starts to lean back or step back. That's what is coming out and pulling it in. Okay. Hold your right forearm out like that. Embrace it with that. This arm is training on his neck. When you catch the neck, a little more like this. Let's say this area is the neck. Okay, here. Okay, so you're just hitting that neck to strike and grab at the same time, mainly with your pinky finger, right? And it's all gently on. But here, you're starting to get away with one hand. You're pulling it in. So that's some of the stuff we're going to do from this structure. To feel that, though, we're going to do a drill, okay? What I want you to do is, you just have your hands down, okay? Now, with the knife on each other, you just step in towards me, okay? And step away. Just keep a light but constant pressure maybe on the sternum, okay? You step in, step away. Then you stay there, knife towards it. Then you step away. Okay? So you're going to do it back and forth like that, and then 2 steps in, 2 steps the other way, just to feel these 2 postures. Okay? So back again. So this means the pressure is constant. Okay, so let's start out with that drill. Either way, in and out. Okay? Okay, just to clarify again, certain distance, okay? You could be out here, and that's at another distance where you're just cutting, like a Largamon approach using Filipino martial arts. But let's say I'm roughly this close. Sometimes I'm targeting the body. Sometimes, depending on the reaction, I'm targeting his arms, comparing with the left hand. So, all right, you're doing all this. Now, if he suddenly inches in closer to me, I don't want to feel like I'm trying to do all my deadly scissoring, what he's like in my face like this. So that's what this structure is for then. Okay? Likewise, if you were fighting this way and he was too out of range, yes, I could cut his hand, but then his body's out of range. So that's what this drill is for, is if I advance on him, if he advances on me, I'm comfortable and able to do efficient work. Okay? Now, let's look a little bit at what you do for the moment or two that you might be closed in like that. The first thing I'd like you to try, just statically, carefully, is thinking of that coming into the throat with an augmentation. Very important. My shoulder is up like this. I'm trying to look like I have a killer instinct or whatever. And I'm up like this. If he does bump into me, you'll bump my structure, especially if it's into the tricep or whatever. Like bumping into the tricep. Okay? So keep your shoulders melted into your body. And then when they feel it like they're into their body, imagine that they're draining and melting down even more. Then it doesn't matter if you jam into that or not. You know, you're going to feel like a spring. So anyway, I want you to experiment with this. Experiment with power cutting that down. Experiment with bumping the chin. Okay? Both hands are on either side of the elbow. Just getting used to, slicing any kind of check. Okay? Check. Right. Okay? Coming in, cutting, bumping. Okay? Also, as this is coming in, okay, this can also do a very smooth switch. Okay? And then also, like I was showing with his hand, if he starts to get away, yes, I could just transition and then get back into that. But you can also just extend that arm out, pull him in, right? So, okay, so play with a few of the tactics that you're going to be: the bump of the chin, driving the elbow into the body, power cutting that, hooking the neck, pulling the person in, and cutting any checking hand they put up. And if you want to, switch the knife as well. Okay? So play with that a bit.